It's here. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be unboxing my brand new Canon M50. I am currently recording with a Canon G7X Mark II. I really like it, but there are a few things that are really limiting about it, and I felt like it was time to upgrade to something different. I chose the Canon M50 because it has such good reviews. People really like it. It's been mentioned as like one of the best vlogging and YouTube cameras. It has a mic jack, which is really important to me. It is good for streaming if I were to ever get into that, which I'm considering. If you guys have seen my previous video where I compared the Canon G7X Mark II and the iPhone XS Max, this video is going to be very similar. I started my YouTube channel with just using my phone and it worked really well, but I felt a little bit limited by the quality, so I upgraded to the Canon G7X Mark II. The quality is really good and it's so small and easy to carry out with me when I go places, and I'll probably continue to use it for a while. I'm not sure if I want to sell it or not, but not having a mic jack and having the internal microphone on the G7X Mark II be so crunchy, I knew that eventually I would want to upgrade. So I'm going to open this and then show you guys everything it came with. I got this from Canon on their refurbished website, so this was not new. This is used but refurbished by Canon. So when you open it up, they've got the return policy on top. Okay, this is the lens, the kit lens it comes with. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this on camera. Lots of bubble wrap. I'm gonna take everything out and set it down, and then we'll go through what was in there. Okay, so we've got the camera. So excited. Wow, this is great. Charger, battery charger, battery. And it's got like a little cap on the end. I'm probably gonna wanna buy another one because I don't know if I ever get through a whole video without having to switch out my battery. That is one thing about the Canon G7X Mark II. The camera battery life is okay, it's not great. And then it came with a camera strap. I'm not gonna open the strap right now because I usually don't use a camera strap, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera battery in. I don't know if it's gonna come pre-charged or not. So I'm gonna open up the kit lens that came with it. This is the EFM 15-45mm. So long term, I'm hoping to get the 11-22mm like wide angle lens, but that costs almost as much as the camera itself. So definitely not something I'm investing in right now. I'm actually gonna put this on the camera right now and then turn it on. It's all set up now. So nice. The little thing comes out, it turns. So great for when it's on the tripod. So I think the battery is dead on it, which is fine. That's kind of what I expected. I'm going to charge it and then we will continue with our side-by-side video test and then audio test. And this actually gives me time to see if I can find another SD card. I'll be back shortly. Okay, so I recorded this entire thing and kept talking about how the Canon M50 was cropped really weird. It was zoomed in, so redoing it all. I think the Canon M50 is doing a little bit better right now with this lighting. The Canon M50 is 2 years newer than the G7X Mark II. We'll do our audio test now. Normally when I record with my Canon G7X Mark II, I use a lapel mic, but this entire time, like since I've had this split right now, this has been the Canon G7X II audio. The audio is fine. When I autofocus it, here, I'll do it right now. You can hear that, and when I'm editing, it's really loud sometimes when the background maybe is changing and the camera's trying to keep up. So I have to use a lapel mic with my phone and then try to sync them on iMovie, and you can't sync them, you have to just line them up. And then when I edit a lot, it makes it really hard. I think the Canon G7X Mark II would have been better if it had a mic jack. I know the Canon G7X Mark III has a mic jack, but that camera I've heard is way worse. But now we're gonna flip over to the M50 audio. One thing I can tell about the M50 that's gonna be hard for me is with the Canon G7X Mark II, the screen flips up. I feel like it's like right now I'm looking at the screen and then now I'm looking at the lens. So with the M50, right now I'm looking at the lens and then now I'm looking at the screen, and I feel like you can tell that I'm like looking over it because the M50 flips out to the side. So this has been the Canon M50 audio. I won't know until I'm editing if it's better or not, but I have a feeling it will be. But if it's not, the M50 has a mic jack on it that I can plug my lapel mic into, or I can actually get a mic for the top of it to put onto the hot shoe and then plug into the side. I'm actually going to pick up the cameras now and walk. So this is right in front of the door to the patio. I always sit here for the lighting when I record during the day. So I'm gonna turn around and let it be backlit. The M50 is picking up more. We'll see how they handle a super yellow environment. It almost looks like the G7X Mark II is doing a little better maybe. Not sure, my arms are getting tired. Okay, so this is the difference in the light. Walking back because there's people outside. I'll go out the front. This is my arm workout for the day, holding these both above shoulder level. Back into the sun. And I'll flip back and forth between the audios here so you can hear like the wind blowing, what that will sound like. The M50 just looks better to me. So again, right now I'm gonna flip between the Canon G7X Mark II audio and now the M50 audio. I'm excited to see which one turns out better. So now we're just recording with the M50. With the G7X Mark II, this is what it looks like when it's on. The screen flips up, so that's what I see when I'm recording. It also does like all kinds of weird stuff. Everything comes in. Very small, easy, compact. So that is everything. I've unboxed the Canon M50. You guys kind of saw me setting it up a little bit. There really wasn't much to set up. Just charge the battery, put the SD card in. I'll probably play around with it a little bit more later. One thing I want to do last is test out putting a lapel mic in and seeing what the difference is between the audio. Because like as of right now, I don't know what the audio sounds like on the M50 as I'm recording. So it's very probable that I'm gonna have to use a mic if the quality's not that great. So I've got my lapel mic here. Really hope it works. So we're gonna try plugging this in. I don't know if it'll affect my recording because I'm like plugging it in halfway through. Okay, I heard about this. The mic jack is right in front of the screen flip out. So time has passed. I'm older now, wiser. I'm not really sure why I thought it was a good idea to plug in a mic and then not test to make sure it was picking up audio and then continue to record the entire video, including the outro. Update. The mic didn't work once I plugged it in. I've tested the mic with my phone and it works on there, so I just need to do a little bit of troubleshooting. I had no reason to believe that it wouldn't work while I was recording, so I was sorely mistaken, and the whole last 5 minutes of my video had no audio at all. Pretty much now that I've edited most of this video now, the audio quality is very similar with the M50 and the Canon G7X Mark II, but the big difference is the M50 does not have that autofocus grating pepper noise, because the Canon G7X Mark II would be fine without that. The audio quality is okay, but it has that constant autofocusing as it tracks your face, and it like ruins your audio quality. So the M50 is very similar, but it doesn't have that, which makes it a lot better. So overall, I really like the M50. I think the G7X Mark II slightly handles lighting changes better. Like when we were walking outside, the M50 tended to get more blown out quicker, but I don't do a lot of outdoor vlogging videos. Most of my videos are like a sit-down style in my house, so I think the M50 did a better job having higher quality in that sense. So overall, very happy with my purchase. I probably will be selling the G7X Mark II just because I really don't need both of them, but let me know what you think in the comments below or what cameras you guys use. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.